Hi folks, how's it going? I'm attempting to make another video about all the horrendousness that is going on in our country right now and how we are being divided right and left, literally. And it's really uncalled for. We don't need to live in a nation like this. It scares the heck out of me, and it's wrong. So let me please make you aware, folks, that we are really being pitted against each other for no other reason than for power. The leftist power, that's all they want. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about anything else but the power that they can get for the globalist agenda. And it's wrong. Because with the globalist agenda, we will lose our freedom of speech. We will lose many, many freedoms. I don't know about you, but I am way too old to have to deal with other ways of life. It's just not right. People are still getting beat up, okay? Trump supporter takes his wife out to a nice dinner, and these two frickin' idiots choose to beat him up because he's wearing a hat that they don't like. My God, this is just so out of hand and so wrong. Where is the tolerance for each other? Where is the kindness for each other that we used to have? People, please. It's a hat, okay? It supports something that you don't agree with. Big deal. All right? What if you were wearing a hat that he didn't agree with? I mean, look at these faces. Look at these two. I want you to see their faces and know that they can just randomly beat up a man and a lady, circle them, surround them, coerce other people to bother them as well, and then beat them up for no reason other than wearing a hat and having a choice. Oh, it's lunacy. Absolute lunacy. And I don't know if you folks saw it. I can't find the video anymore. I shared it with a lot of people. I have a screenshot of it, but I can't get it back on here on this computer. So, of that crazy, wacky, stupid woman that slashed a little boy's face, a little 3-year-old boy. He and his mother walking down the street with their father and their little daughter walking down the street holding hands. And this psychopath woman, big old lady, I don't even know what nationality she was. I don't care. Stops, and I didn't see the knife, but she had a knife in her hand, almost cut off the little boy's nose. 3 years old, because he's white. Oh my God. The mother starts screaming. The father starts screaming to see what happened. Then the lady turns around and tries to come back after the boy again. The mother grabs the boy out of the way, and then she tries to go after the daughter, who was with the father. And he grabs the daughter to get her out of the way, and then he tries to run after this crazy big old psychopath, and she pulls a knife on him. And obviously not wanting to have any other trouble, he backs off from this crazy woman that they, of course, arrested in the morning, is up for at least 10 years in jail, if not longer. My God, I think she should get life. What a psychopath. What is happening to people? Did you hear about the crazy wacko lady that attacked the Uber driver? I'm sure you can find these things if you really look. I mean, maybe not, because Google likes to, hide everything. But Alex Jones did do a little bit on this, so if you went somewhere on his site, you could perhaps see these few videos I'm speaking of. But this lady got out of the Uber car and for whatever reason started attacking this man's car, breaking his windshield wipers, jumping on the hood. Other people around him are videoing it. They're seeing what's going on with this crazy lady. Then, the man's out of the car trying to get her off the hood of his car. She jumps in the car, tries to steal it. He grabs her and throws her out of the car. She and then comes back at him and starts biting him on his side like a freaking zombie. I mean, he's screaming. He's literally screaming. Whoever was doing the videoing on the sidewalk said, "Don't hit her, don't hit her," because obviously he would be the one to get in trouble. I'm not sure how it ended, but either way, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Guys, we We cannot live in a world like this. We cannot let people get away with this. What if it was somebody that you knew, that you loved, that you cared about? And you know what? What if it is nobody that you even know or that you care about? Shouldn't you still have some compassion? Shouldn't you know that it's wrong to do something like this? They're not getting called out on it. The Dems are not condemning this behavior with their little buddy Antifas. It's sick, and it's scary, and it's wrong, and it's only going to get worse. And how about this one? I'm going to let this play out so you can hear it from the Common Sense Show, because this is totally disgusting. Let me turn it now. All right, one sec. Here we go.
Unfortunately, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals made up of communists and hooligans, and I have never liked the Ninth Circuit. They have let Zarate walk on the final charge that was made against him. Now, who is he? He's a 5-time deported illegal immigrant who murdered Kate Steinle. There's no question he did what he did. But the thing is...
Did you hear that? 5-time deported immigrant that still came back and murdered this young woman. What's wrong with that, folks? How is this insane maniac back in our country? People aren't doing their jobs, evidently.
What frustrates me is now he's not going to have to pay for this crime. Oh, the federal government's holding him on weapons charges because he's a convicted felon who had a firearm. What? That's it? For murdering this young, beautiful, vivacious woman? Crushing the life out of her family? No question he did the crime. And here's what the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals said. Well, there's no question that Zarate was holding the gun at the time it was fired, but to convict him of murder, we'd have to be able to show that he knew he was in possession of the gun. What? Are you guys on the Ninth Circuit taking LSD? What the hell is wrong with you people?
For real.
You don't deserve to be a judge. You don't even deserve to have a bar license. You guys are jokes. This goes beyond liberalism. This goes beyond the idea that this guy should never been in the country because he was deported 5 times. This goes to the fact that they won't hold a criminal responsible for murder. Why? Because they want to be politically correct. That's why. And they've got to stretch to this bizarre explanation. I don't know what kind of recall provision we can do on district judges. That part of the law I'm not familiar with, but I think we need to be finding out. These people should not be allowed to rule on anything. That's it for the Common Sense Show. Unfortunately, that's not it for Kate Steinle's family. My deepest condolences, and I'm sorry that justice was not done. We'll see you back here.
Can you believe that one, guys? I mean, really? They let him off? So he's still behind bars, but he murdered a woman? And there's no punishment for that? All these yahoos that are coming out with these reports that are not getting charged, including the Clintons. Maybe in the end they will be charged. I don't know. But why should a normal person like me or you or anyone else obey any laws that we have in this world if no justice is ever served? That's the sad part in all this. The two-tiered legal system is so flawed and so wrong. We really have to do something about it, guys. This is not you against me. This is us against our freedom. Aren't you a little bit concerned about that? You know, I can't do this alone. We have to come out here and we have to start raising our voices. We have to speak up for what is right. Beating people up, cutting children's faces, calling people white supremacists and racists because they believe in a certain president or a certain party. President Trump is a good man. I'm sorry for you that don't see that. But you're going to be very sad in the future when you have no rights. Anyway, here's another one. This is John Pilger, who is going to say something about Julian Assange, because he issues a warning. And it's really about journalism, and once again, how they can lie and lie and lie and lie and get away with everything, and people believe them because they share their little talking points, and the more people hear it, the more it must be true. But it's wrong, guys, please. I mean, I know you're smarter than this. I know you are. We cannot live in a society that says one thing, does another thing, gets away with murder. Not on my watch. I have to say something. I can't sit back quietly and not say anything because it's wrong. Wrong is wrong. Let's listen to this man.
Julian is singled out for special treatment for one reason only. He is a truth teller. His case is meant to send a warning to every journalist and every publisher. The kind of warning that has no place in a democracy. When I asked Julian what he'd like me to say today, he was adamant. Say it's not just me. It's much wider. It's all of us. It's all journalists and all publishers who do their job who are in danger. The danger Julian Assange faces can easily spread to the present and past editors of The Guardian, The New York Times, Der Spiegel, El País in Spain, the Sydney Morning Herald, and many other newspapers and media outlets around the world that publish the WikiLeaks revelations about the lies and crimes of our governments. Journalism is not a crime in the United States, not yet. But if Julian is extradited and convicted, it will become a crime. Journalism that does its job and tells people what governments do behind their backs in their name. What happens to Julian Assange and to Chelsea Manning is meant to intimidate us, to frighten us into silence. And the moment that we fall silent, it's over. By defending Julian Assange, we defend our most sacred rights. Speak up now, or wake up one morning to the silence of a new kind of tyranny. The choice is ours.
Speak up now, or wake up silenced under tyranny. These are words that should hit each and every one of us to the heart. Because here's the goal here. When they're saying we're going to extradite, Julian Assange to the U.S. for crimes of espionage, here's what they're saying, is we're going to use Julian Assange as an example to all other journalists, reporters, and bloggers and people sharing their political views on social media. We're going to use this to intimidate and silence anyone who dare speak against corruption. That is what this entire trial is about.
You see, folks, we have to speak up. We cannot let them do this to us. I care about people. I care about all people. Once again, I could care less what color you are, where you're from. If you're a nice person, you're a nice person. If you're not, you're not. Period. I don't want my grandchildren to grow up without their freedoms that I've had. It can't be. It just can't be this way, guys. Please, investigate. Look at different channels. Don't listen to the crazy leftists. They truly, literally have lost it, guys. I'm not putting anybody down that believes in them, okay? Because I feel that you just don't have the right information. If you did, you wouldn't believe in such evil. I'm an intelligent person. I don't say this lightly. It takes guts to come out here and say stuff like this. And I don't need it. But you know what? I worry about the future for my grandkids and for my children. What's it going to be in 10 years, you know? Trump has to get in 2020. Or this world will turn into something, our nation will turn into something that we could never imagine. You think the Antifa is bad now? You think the fighting and the non-justice for people is bad now? Holy moly. I don't even want to think about it. Folks, I'm just asking you to open your minds, to look at some different channels. Again, I highly recommend X22 Report. I highly recommend Candace Owen, Prager University Channel, Turning Point, Common Sense Show. I don't know, there's more out there. I wish I could think of them right now, but there's a whole bunch of other good ones. But listen to different things, get different ideas, find out what's going on around the world that's the truth. Don't be sucked in by these crazy leftists and their ideas that liking Trump, you're a racist, you're a white supremacist. My God, somebody put some sort of crazy sign out at some sort of gay pride parade over the weekend that says having sex with a white person is illegal and wrong. And if you do have sex with a white person, you're a white supremacist. It's exhausting. It's exhausting how stupid all of this is. I'm only bringing it to you because I don't know if you've heard about all this or you've seen any of it. I want you to know what's going on, what I've learned, what I see. And I just hope we can remain friendly and peaceful. And folks, please, I care about all of you. I really do. I'm not your enemy. I'm not here to fight with anybody. I'm actually here to try to spread joy and love and some common sense. I don't want to live in a world, in a nation, that you have to worry about what you wear when you walk out the door. You know? All right. That's enough said. I really had to say this because of all the horrific things that are happening to seemingly normal people that all of a sudden go insane. I'm not sure why. Something in the water, something in the air, something everybody's eating or drinking, some sort of frequency or vibration that they're sending to you. I don't know. But keep your mind clear. Stay present. Know that right now is the only time we have. Look around you. Everything's okay. Just keep that in your heart and in your mind when you walk through your day. Don't look for trouble. Everything's okay. All right, enough. Stay present and stay safe, my friends. Later.